is as simple as that. Next.
Accounting for activities that are presented to the president. Democratic elections. Please, when it's time to elect, Mr. Ronald, we do not expect you or the CEO, like at FOFA, the CEO communicates to the delegates, and you can see we're talking of transparency, accountable. This is what we're encouraging at FOFA. There are judicial bodies that have been created, that have been improved on, and we believe that there's going to be fair and fast justice in the institution. If the system is to have, or because you know someone is going to be flawed during the elections. That's why I say referee is not, it's rare for a referee. Don't beat the system. The moment you beat the system, you try to bypass, you won't have your desired objectives. You won't get them.
For example, Phoebe messes up something in competitions. The executive will never ask Phoebe, we will ask Edgar. Because we have employed Edgar, he has employed the staff. And this gentleman, Suleiman Wabeli, was representing CAF. This one comes from Tanzania, this one is coming from Djibouti. So while we are doing our elections, CAF and FIFA are all aware and are represented at our General Assembly, which is elected. We will have, of course, the Secretariat. Like you have the CEO here with his team. We also have a CEO in Edgar Watson. His role is to make sure that football runs every day, day in, day out. And supporting him, we have created him, this scheme you see, of over 60 staff. So these people are waking up every day to make sure that football is running. We have like 6 directorates. This one, Phoebe. This one here. This beautiful Michigan. She's here. And Bull does this decision through the chairman. They pass books of accounts, create statutes or amend them.
Where we are right now, you follow instructions, governance to make sure that you're here. Even in the classroom, even in the church, even in the mosque. Every institution, governance is very, very important. With governance, we are talking about following the laid down procedures, could be the laws, the principles that you are all aiming at achieving the desired objectives of an institution. Why the chairman is being elected, they're not electing him for fun. There's a reason why he's the chairman of Bull FC. There's a reason why he went for elections. There's a reason why he has a vice president. That means you all have desired objectives, but you're following the laid down principles, the laws, the statutes of the institution to make sure that everything is good. Governance also comes along with good and bad moments. But for any institution to be having good governance, these are the characteristics. Transparency, ownerful, in straight line. Accountability, the chairman told you, many of us think accountability is just about money or finances, but we also account for activities. If you voted Mr. Ronald Valente as the chairman, at the end of the term, or first year, he should be able to count down and report to the delegates, the assembly, these are the activities we did.
That we have, and he's presiding over a term of 4 years that ends next year, and we will do again an election. These are some of the executive members that were elected with the president in 2017. The beauty about it, as you will see, we took over leadership with a certain amount of money, and we will tell you how she has pushed that resource from that to where we are. The team sport. tosobola kusibikonde nti omuntu abeera yekka ne bamukuba. You need the 11 players, you need the, even when Kulaba is playing, he needs the CEO because he needs the water provided by the team the CEO is leading. As the chairman and board, you also need the CEO because he will run up and down on your behalf and you will get credit as owners of the thing, the project. We need a sense of belonging, we need to be accountable. People, when we talk about accountability, they want to think about money only, but there are very many things you can be accountable for, actions and other things. We need to be very loyal to this game of football and exhibit some great leadership, which I see here because you are very smartly placed. I want to give that feedback to you.
How about honest? What is honest?
I've developed a very, very good bottle of water. You need to go and promote it onto the market. So we are also desperate to promote the game of football. That's going to Eritrea. The same price you buy it is the same price you buy it for Nyam when it's going for the Nations Cup. You get? So the resources to put in these teams are purely the same, and we are challenged on how to manage them, but we are striving. These are some of the competitions we are doing at FUFA. There are 15 in number, very many competitions. I believe you are interested to listen to the Star Times Uganda Premier League, the Stanbic Uganda Cup, because that's where you are. The Juniors League, that one you understand. But also, we are interesting you into understanding that there is futsal in this country. Find time and watch futsal. We have the primary schools, Odilo. We have very many women leagues and women cups we are doing. We have the beach soccer, which we do over the weekend. And that is leading us not to achieve the strategy. We can't forget about membership. We are well aware Board is a member of FUFA, but at the same time, it is playing competitions that have regulations. Then we want to strengthen our administration and our governance practices. All this will lead us to have a very good future. And in so doing, we want to strengthen our human resource, the financial base. We need to have good finances. We need to have good facilities, systems, and then the most important thing is the time. Today is Friday, but you are all here and we are talking about football. So if we give football time, then we must appreciate time as a resource that is being put. I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to me.
I wanted to know about delegates. How do people decide that? For example, we have 16 in women. Yeah, and then we have
A few in your degree.
Then the women football we have one.
The Uganda Cranes, this one you see here, and other 8. Every sponsor we have wants to come for this product. And we have sat down our marketing people and said, why are they buying only the Uganda Cranes? And they are saying that is the biggest product we have. But now, even the government of Uganda is inserting 10 billion in this team called Uganda Cranes. When we tell government that we have other 8, they say no, the other 8 are feeder teams. We tell them, no, we have women, they can't feed the Uganda Cranes. They say, no.
FIFA said you can't be many. They put a limit of delegates.
Yeah, some of these
by now it would be
statutes,
200.
you see, when you do the statutes of football, that's what I talked about. Our football by protecting the game so that we protect it for the future. Cameroon as FIFA president, it is because we want to be, because we want to win the World Cup when? So whatever they are doing, whatever, if you ask Andrew, why are you taking those nice photos? It is because we want to win the World Cup in 2030. Now that is a very good vision because everybody will be working along those lines. It is very good that our clubs are picking the same. If FIFA wants to be the #1 football nation in Africa at national level, then clubs at club level then everybody will be working towards that, is 34. These 34 are the 8 regions, plus the 16 clubs, plus the league of big league, plus the women you're talking about, okay? Then plus the 8. I think this needs to be edited. It's wrong. They have 2 delegates. Now, these delegates down here are the 88.
There was one member of the executive.
Yes. But now, what you need to appreciate, a few years ago, we used to have an assembly with 0 women. Today, as we speak, the assembly we have currently has 7 women. However, we have just taken a decision that in our General Assembly, which is going to be elective next year, we have added, I think, 12 women, because we have instructed each region to present us a lady. We have also said referees will bring a lady out of the 3 delegates they have. There is a way, because what you're talking about is what FIFA and CAF are talking about. They are saying we need to include or involve several women into the game of football. So your concern is here. Now, this one is key to note. Members, we have service providers we can never forget in the game of football. If you want to play against a team in Kenya, you will use the airline, isn't it? So as Bull, you will need to work with the airline, the embassies, the banks, and several others. If that driver who drives the bus to take the team to play in Njeru is sick, then there is a problem. Regardless of how you have prepared the team, you will need the bus and the driver. So everybody is contributing towards the growth and development of the game. Okay, I will pose a question here. What is our vision, Mutaka, as Bull?
Our vision as Bull FC is to be #1 football club in the country. Yeah, in the next 10 years.
Oh, that is very good. Now there is a problem. Yesterday we had a team I will not talk about. And their vision is to be the #1 football club in Africa. We are here and you want to be the #1 football club in Uganda. Maybe in Africa still.
Yeah, because it's a process.
That is very good. Because even the regulator wants to be the #1 football nation in Africa. So we are in line with the same vision, isn't it? Let me tell you about a very wonderful vision. China has over 1-point-something billion people, isn't it?
True.
China, the FA of China, the FIFA of China, the clubs in China, the players in China, all people working in the game of football in China have one vision. And their vision is to win the World Cup in 2030. Finished. For them, whoever, even the lady who has brought us this tea, she was here, he said, good governance practices, you can't have an assembly of over and above 200 people. There is no decision that you will take quickly in a day. So they advise that, please, can you have people who are involved in the game? Now, when you look at the region, and you will ask, why should the region have 6 delegates? Now, a region runs a league. A region has over and above 10 districts they are managing. And those are district football associations that have representatives on to the regional assembly. So you find that there is a decision-making process at the region itself first, before there is even representation at the national body. So the important thing to note here, and I thought your question would be, why should the Premier League club be a member, yet the big league as a league is a member on its own? Because we are thinking another professionalization, we want to sell it to members, that can we have a big league and Premier League combined into a professional league body? You get? And we will amend the statutes. That's why I say you have representation at the AGM. When we come with proposals on how we want amendments to be done, the support of Bull will be needed on how best we can handle this. Thank you. So that vision is what we are having at FUFA. You can never fulfill a vision minus a mission, isn't it? So we have zeroed down our mission to saying, can we develop the game of football? Can we sit down and talk to each other? Kongola, what do you think? Which ideas do you have that can help us develop? Then we also go to the manager and say, okay, as we operate in football, we want to be fair to everyone. Chairman, as you do the work of football, please be fair to everyone. Coach, as you coach the 25, you need to be fair to everyone in your squad. Whatever. As you take the pictures, don't take only Kulaba. Be fair to everyone. We need to be one. Very many people, the oneness is there when we are taking a cup of tea. And thereafter, people want to separate and say, oh, you, amateka yagasoma tegakola mupira. She should go and work elsewhere. No, we need to be one. And again, we need to be open to each other. Not here, because Ahmed is here. Nobody is going to victimize you. Because Jackson Nima is here, Kufa delegate Mwanje. No. And those are they call accountability, right? Who thinks Kufa does not accountability? But no one now wants to create her as a powerful Juliana what? Now when she's going to compose a song, who does she need first? We all agree that this lady has a skill, isn't it? And her skill is music. She's a talented musician. Juliana. And Bull sends one delegate to this assembly of the 88 delegates. Now, this country has been geofenced in around 8 regions, isn't it? Where we are seated is eastern what? But there is northeast, there is north, there is Uganda, there is Kampala. So these ones are the geographical areas, and they are represented by 48 delegates in the assembly. I've talked about the 16 clubs. Now, the difference between a Uganda Premier League club and a big league club is if we are in big league, then we are all represented by the league. You get? The league of big league is the member of FUFA, not each club. But when you are elevated to the Uganda Premier League, then you become a full what? A full member. The same thing happens with the women. Now, we have these 8 special interest groups. When I do work hand in hand with the secretariat also directly reports to the executive because there is a CEO here who is supervised by the executive and the president. And visual, so that we all look at it and understand how it was generated. Most of these ones, Ahmed will talk about them. This gentleman you see here has a radio station called Baba FM. Okay? This gentleman you see here has a TV station called Baba TV. Let us follow. After you see here of passing the budget, when we put the accountability to him, he will look at it and say, this is not proper, rectify it, and we will do it because he's a stakeholder. There is the executive committee of FUFA, the secretariat, and several committees that are running football. Even if you don't write, the CEO will have all our presentations of PowerPoint and can share with you so that you can be reflecting onto them. So here we are just passing through a few things for you to understand on how we are doing the governance of the game. CEOs don't read the regulations. They look at the top, the good blue color of FUFA, and they archive. Now, after some time, regulation never quarter. You get? And then they will say, FUFA are bad people. They don't involve us in the regulation making process. They just impart regulations on us. Okay, we played a player with 3 yellow cards. What's wrong with that? Why did you inform us that he has 3 yellow cards? Yet you are supposed to draw these statistics by yourself, isn't it? So, at our governance structure, we encourage our members to know that these are the few regulations that we are abiding by. There is that administrative structure at FUFA, I believe even at Bull, it's there. The key decision-making process is the Congress, the AGM. I've talked about the roles of the Congress, and you will see them. Mr. Valente represents you today in the AGM. Again, associate with rugby, volleyball and other sports. We are a private voluntary association comprised of 34 members, as you will see them. At FUFA, like you are dressed very well, I see Bull everywhere. We also have a logo, and you know the meaning of these logos. We pride in this because nobody will ask about you people. Everybody, when somebody is looking at you, they will say, these Bull people are smart, isn't it? But Chibajayo is not the white shirt, it's the logo, isn't it? So even at FUFA, there is this logo, we have the flag, and we have launched the FUFA anthem. And I believe most of you know it. We are a federation of Uganda Football Associations with this S. It's very important to note. We have talked about it. This institutional association was founded in 1924 when the game of football first came to Uganda. Dr. Lawrence Mulindwa and our current 27th president, Engineer Moses Mabugo. So these are some of the people who have led the institution up to where it is today, and everybody at least has added a brick on what we are doing. It needs to understand that the 34 members of FUFA, one of them is Bull. Because all the 16 clubs that play in the Uganda Premier League, sponsored by StarTimes, each of them is a member of FUFA. So when we are talking about FUFA, you are FUFA. Should it be played? What are the regulations? What are the laws of the game? So they took them through, and the Kabaka okayed the game to be played in Kampala. Then, because it had gotten where we are. And we are proud to say that Kampala District formed the first association called Kampala District Football Association by 1924. And the president of that association, which later became FUFA, was Sadaud Ichwa, the first president of FUFA in 1924. Later in 1940, the name was changed to Uganda Football Association because they wanted the whole country to start playing football and associate within the association. And later, the FUFA we are talking about, adding the word Federation of Uganda Football Associations, was ratified by the then President Nyekon of FUFA in 1967 at the General Assembly of FUFA. That's when they changed. So even when you're working at Bull, as the manager of the club, you need to know the history of this company. How did it start? Where did it start from? How was it called in the beginning? And this is the rich history we are priding in as an institution. These are some of the people who have presided over the game of football in the country, starting from Sir Daud Ichwa, Nyekon, Era Mugisha, and several others. Most of these people have died, but the third deputy prime minister is still alive, isn't it? He was once a president of FUFA. Yes, in 1994 to 1995, the late the affiliated members. No. For me, I want to give an example. President, with due respect, can choose a limit. You are balanced. What else? What else? Okay. You are president of the club, or the captain. What is FUFA in full? Pleasure. Mr. Board Member, is FUFA a government institution? Eagle Mind. Madam, is FUFA a government institution?
No.
Really? Is regulated by government through National Council of what? Sports. Is FUFA doing business? Yes. Because as an association, we can decide to create a company that does our business. Okay? So, there is FUFA, the association we have talked about, and FUFA as a company that does business on its behalf, on behalf of all the what? The members. Okay, this one goes to Kulaba, the team captain. Chitu FUFA tekola accountability. Yes, they run S. Why do you think there should not be somewhere doing business, making losses and profits? Certain money.